Hello and welcome to Takes the Road. I'm Noah Julian. Today I'm at Classic Central's auctions at Bedford Autodrome, and the organiser Justin Lazick has very kindly allowed me to drive one of the cars in the auction, and it is a 1991 Mercedes 500 SL. And this particular car is a bit of a rocket ship. It's one of the nicknames the car got throughout its life. What are the numbers in this thing? Well, 5 litre V8, 329 brake horsepower. Yeah, it's got a lot of power. This thing is quick. That thing is rapid. You know, I've never driven an SL like this before, and for me, this classic 90s Mercedes convertible, it was the car I always saw on TV, and you know, any American TV show from late 80s, 90s always had an SL in it, and it was such a cool car when it came out. And the thing with these now, prices have really dropped very low. I mean, the estimate on this one is £6,000, and it really did catch my eye when I saw it in the catalogue. I thought, do you know what, this is cheap. That's a lot of car. I mean, where else can you get a 5 litre V8 for £6,000? I can't think of anywhere. And as you'd expect, for an executive level, high-end Mercedes convertible, I mean, it's got electric windows, electric seats, leather seats, electric mirrors, automatic transmission, hardtop. And it's actually one of the first cars to feature a pop-up anti-roll bar in the event you happen to flip the car. An anti-roll bar would pop up behind you and save you. I'm just driving along here now. It's very sedate. It's a nice little romper from the V8. Steering feels good. It's a big steering wheel. Seats are comfortable. Plenty of bolster support. And the cabin feels nice and spacious. Classic Mercedes. So for me, this car is a bit of a Autobahn Cruiser and a Bahnstormer as well. It's got loads of power. I mean, the power is just there. As soon as you press that throttle, it just picks up and holds the road really well. I mean, the grip is pretty good. You know, turning here now, and yeah, it's nice. Brakes feel good. Yeah, it feels like a nice tight car. It definitely does. Accelerates very well out of the corner. Back end feels good. Yeah, I think this is quite a nice car. The interesting thing about this particular 500 SL is it's one of the last Mercedes V8s that hasn't got a catalytic converter, which means it's unrestricted. And we all know what that means on Mercedes. That's not restricted. So what do I think about this 1991 500 SL? I think it's pretty cool. The engine sounds really good. There's a nice growl from that V8, it really is. The ride is not bad, comfortable, and you know, I think I could get used to driving this every day, especially if I was driving on the motorway to work every day. This would be perfect because everybody would just get out of your way very fast when they see you coming in the rearview mirrors. I know it's always difficult to judge a car. You've only been driving it for a very short period of time, but this is a nice Merc. Steering is really easy. It's a piece of cake. Gearbox feels good. Goes up and down the gears really well. I think it's a lot of car for the money. As I said, you know, 5-litre V8 for £6,000. I think I'm sold. Will I be placing a bid? We'll see. We'll see. So, I think I'm going to try that one more time. It just pulls and pulls. That is so addictive. That roar is amazing. You know, this car is not perfect. It's £6,000 for a reason. There's a few little imperfections here and there. A bit of a crack on the speaker grill here, and there's a bit of a crack on the bumper as well in the front. But you know what? I could live with that. Let's do that again. Thanks, Justin. Appreciate that.